The UK University Admissions Clinic. I hope you're well. Well, today, what I'm going to do, while Instagram is notifying you that the live is on, let's see if you have any questions for me. I have got 3 or 4 misunderstandings which I've received over the week. I'm going to rectify. I've sorted them out for students. The students don't know this, but don't worry, I'll keep it anonymous. But there's a lot of common things which is coming up again and again and again. So I thought if this student is thinking like this, then I need to rectify it for everybody else. Okay. Oh, by the way, do you like the logo? Look what I've done. So basically, I expanded it and flipped it because on the camera everything's reversed. Does anybody like it? The look, the logo, the branding. It's there all the time. I'm just saying I'm adding it now. Okay, no comment. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, it's just business. I'm not naturally a business person, but I thought you guys need to know UK Bright Education is the place to be for UK university admissions. Keep it in your head. Right, okay, so misunderstanding number 1. Okay, sorry, let me just say hello to you guys because you guys are all listening. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Saturday morning. You're a bit tired, you're probably in bed, you're having breakfast, you have to do the housework or something, or lunch for other people. Right, so let me say hello to you guys at least. Black Sin Goddess, thank you. Love you too. Cheryl, Glow Organics, hello. We've got Black Mida, we've got Vicky Ojoya, we've got Sean the Billionaire. My goodness, tell me your secrets. No, don't worry, I don't want to be a billionaire. Eric, hi. Posh Luxury, Little, Ad, thank you. Welcome. Okay, right, let's see. Okay. Right, okay, so let's do this. This is enough for me, alhamdulillah, right. So misunderstanding number 1 is I had one student who said, can I bring my mom and my children? Okay, when I come for the masters. First of all, I just need to rectify that. Number 1, I don't want to talk about immigration, but it looks like it's coming up a lot. So number 1, you can only bring family if you're studying masters, including pre-masters and masters. So you know I keep talking about pre-masters. So during the pre-masters and masters, it's a joint CAS, joint visa, so you may bring your family. What do I mean by family? Please check the gov.uk website. I'll write it in the caption as well. So basically, dependent means your spouse or your partner, not your parents. And also, they may be your dependent now, but not parents according to law. And also, if you have any children who are under the age of 18, then they're allowed to come to the UK with you. Okay, so that's point number 1. Right. Okay, Eric, well done, Mum. Thank you so much for assisting. Oh, thank you, Eric. You're the best. Right. Hello, Oditara. Right. Tara in Bangla, Tara means star. So I don't know if that means star as well. And I believe there's a famous Hollywood actress called Tara something, and Tara or Tara means star. You're a star. Right, so basically that's point number 1. Point number 2 is another student, it's all immigration related, is someone said that I'm in my 40s, so around my age, so late 40s, and my husband's in his 60s. Can my husband come despite the fact of his age? Oh, hi, Ahiz. Right, so the point is this. As long as you have received your student visa, okay, I repeat, as long as you have received your student visa, your dependent's visa, so your spouse will be your dependent, your children will be your dependent, so they can come based on you getting the visa. Now, but there's another condition. You need 2 conditions for a dependent visa. I'm going to tell you the UK government is very inclusive. They're not ageist, okay? It doesn't matter how old your spouse is. If legally they are your husband or wife, for example, as long as you can prove that you have that marriage, they can apply as your dependent. There's a few documentation you need. As well as that, all they need to show is their living costs, okay? So I'm not going to tell you right now. It's about, it's about around 6. I'm not going to tell you the number. I'll write it in the caption in the comments how much you need to show for each dependent if that helps you, okay? So basically, it doesn't matter how old the spouse is as long as you can prove the relationship, okay, you know what I mean, marriage certificate or any formal documentation. It doesn't matter their age, they are allowed to come on a dependent visa, but they have to show 2 things. The fact that you have the student visa, and number 2, that they can show their living costs, that they can show that they can maintain themselves, they're financially self-sufficient for 9 months. It's not the same as you, not the students' living costs. Theirs is different. Someone remind me, I'm going to write it in the chat. Okay, sorry, I don't know. Could you hear my dad calling me? Let me know. Right, so basically what it is that, yeah, they, as long as they can show living costs, that they can maintain themselves for 9 months, they put it in the bank for 28 days, then you're good to go. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Did you hear that? That was a notification. Did you hear that? Let me know. Okay, so someone talked to me about mum. Someone talked to me about bringing their spouse who's a bit older. That's okay. You know, some of us do have that. Number 3, another misunderstanding. Oh, by the way, will you guys ask questions or if someone wants to come live? That'll be really good. If not, I'll go start cooking. Okay? You know how it is. Kids and the husbands, they get a bit hangry. Do you know what hangry means? Hangry means angry and hungry. It's bang on midday on a Saturday. Any other day of the week, they'll just come and go like customers eating food. But on a Saturday, they'll say, "Where's the food?" at 12 o'clock. So my son, so I'm going to say this quickly. So basically my son, I know he's such a good guy. So my son, who's 19 at the moment, he said, "Mum, shall I cook?" I said, "Yeah, you cook, boy." And I said that, he goes, "What shall I cook?" I said, "Whatever you feel like, I'll bring the ingredients." So at the moment, he's actually Googling, he wants to make a South Indian vegetable curry. So I said, look, probably I don't have all the ingredients. So as soon as I've done this live, I'm going to chip off and I'm going to buy all the ingredients. And by midday, what's the time now? By midday, he needs to get everything ready. So the rest of the family will come and eat. Okay, enough of my family shenanigans. Right, another misunderstanding is this, money. It's a sensitive topic, I know. Now, a lot of you, probably it's me and my texting, so I need to be a bit more clear on my texting. When I ask you that you need to show finances, some of you are misunderstanding that. Now, I don't know how other agents work. Please let me know if they do the same. But if you are applying for a January admission, I'm more than happy to welcome your application, not a problem. But because of the timing, there is no time. I need to see whether you can afford to come in the UK. Okay, don't say, "Ma, let me have your consultation. I'll pay you your consultation fee and then I'll give you the money later." It doesn't work like that. The reason being, I'm not being nosy. It's because initially for pre-masters, you have to pay that upfront anyway. So I need to see whether you can afford that, number 1. Number 2, for the visa requirement, you need to show 22 to 25,000 pounds in the bank for 28 days. Okay, you have no time. So I'm not being intrusive, with respect. Don't worry, I'm not going to share it or anything. But what it is, because due to another thing, some of you might think that why am I asking you that kind of information? I would feel a bit uncomfortable, but I'd like to reassure you. I'm a British Council certified agent. In the UK, my friends, I don't know if this applies in West Africa or Nigeria specifically, we have the Data Protection Act. Okay, it's a law. It means that if you give information to a company, by law, we are not allowed to share that with any third parties. UK Bright Education is a limited company. I am their CEO. Why am I being so serious? But here we go. By law, I'm not allowed to share information. It is confidential between you and the company. Okay, so once you pay that fee, you are my client and I will respect you and treat you like in that respect. Okay, so yeah, the reason why I need to see the bank statement is that, look, you need to pay your pre-masters in advance anyway. Then you need to show 28 days, your 22 to 25,000 pounds in the bank for 28 days. I need to be able to count literally physically with you to see if the money has matured. Once it's matured, then I'll request for you to get the CAS from the university. So that's the reason why I ask for money. Not money, I mean the bank transfer. You know what I mean. Does anyone know what I mean? Is there anyone who's going to talk to me? You're just going to watch? You're just going to watch? Okay, that's fine. Right, as long as, look, I don't want to just keep giving you information and none of you guys are not going to be my clients. You've got to be my client now. Right, all this information. Right, so that's that. Last misunderstanding. I'm going to really go. Seriously, I'm going to go if there's no questions. Because you, like I talked about my hangry family. Right, so basically, another misunderstanding, then I'll write all these down in the caption for you and in the story, is this. Hello, hi guys. Right, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, students say that do I have to pay the pre-masters and the masters together? Answer is N-O, no. La, how do you say no in Nigerian or in Ghanaian? Can someone tell me, how do you say no in Nigerian or I know it does. I know you have many tribes and you've got Yoruba, there's another language which is really big in Nigeria. So Yoruba, English, and there's another one. Is it Hausa or Hausi? There's 3 languages now, which are the major languages in Nigeria. Anyway, let me know what no is in Yoruba. Right, so basically what happens is that you don't need to show your masters and you don't pay both together. You pay your pre-masters up front, meaning you have to pay the pre-master before you receive your CAS. A CAS is a certificate of acceptance of studies, which you need. Oh yeah, Igbo, yes. Someone needs to do a live with me in Igbo. Is there anybody who'd like to do that? I'd love to hear the language, because you know Yoruba, it's such a sweet language. Because I'll send in the caption, one of my colleagues has actually done it in Yoruba for me. Her name's Sumi. She's one of my best friends. It's Igbo. Is it Mba? Mba. After masters, how can one secure tier 2 sponsorship? Fantastic question. Oh my goodness, Cheryl. Great minds think alike. On Friday, this Friday, could you guys do me a huge favor? Could you watch the live on Friday? Because one of my students, and he's not one of my students, but I met someone, he's from Dundee, he's a graduate of Dundee University, and guess what? He got tier 2 sponsorship. Mic drop mic. Okay, so my kids are going to laugh at me when they see this. So basically, as soon as he graduated, he got tier 2 sponsorship. Is there anybody who's going to say wow? Someone say wow. So basically, I know what you're thinking, that I'm spending all this money going all the way to Dundee or De Montfort University or Bradford University or Bangor University or Greenwich University or any university Afsana would say, how do you get tier 2 sponsorship? He will tell you. But then I have another student. Thank you, Elahara. You're the best. Right. Thank you, Adekunle. He's always there. Right. So basically what it is that, and also have another student who's coming next month in September, and he got tier 2 sponsorship before he was offered tier 2 sponsorship before graduation. My student, Chigozi, and he will be coming next month. Official pressure, no, I don't help with student loan. Sorry. Right, real Bass, could a personal statement that goes above the required word be a limit? Right, real Bass, good question. Let me know which university it's for, then I'll be able to respond accordingly. Right, Cheryl, I hope I've answered your question. So yeah, so to finish your question that I'm going to go is that, what was I going to say? Yeah, so no, you don't pay your pre-masters and your pre-masters together. I wouldn't ask you to do that, and it's just too much. You pay your pre-masters first, get your visa, complete your pre-masters, you may or may not get a summer holiday, and then you pay your masters when your masters start. Please remember that, okay? I'm here to clear things up. So that I'm really glad that some of you are awake, and actually, sorry, it's the sun. The sun in the UK, it's just so temperamental. So yeah, so for example, if you lovely people would like to pre-masters in nursing, you start in June, so you pay pre-masters upfront, you're a paid customer. The pre-masters for nursing is for 3 months. 3 months is gone, then September comes along. Only then do you pay for your fee for your masters, okay? And it is bog standard for most UK universities. Initially at September, you pay 50% at enrolment and the rest in installments. Dundee University, my friends, it's a very good university, love emoji, because they will actually accept 7 installments of the remaining 50%. So you pay like £1,000, just over £1,000 a month, every month for 7 months. Make life easy for you. Does anybody like that? Right, Real Bass, I'm going to answer his question now. What are you saying? What do you mean by yeah? Okay, right. How much is pre-masters? Okay, Cheryl, that's a good question. I need to answer. You need to watch my video from yesterday. Okay, Real Bass, you haven't responded to me, so I'll respond to you very quickly. Could a personal statement, this is what Real Bass is saying. How do you make sure the questions go in here? Pin comment. Oh, I can pin it. Could a personal statement, Real Bass, I'm just pinning it, but I can't see it anymore. Oh man, right, okay. How do you more? Could a personal statement that goes above the required word limit be a reason why an admission application could be rejected? It depends on the university. When you actually applied, you need to check their website whether if there is a word limit. But the fact is, Real Bass, is that ideally you need to do around 2 A4 sides. You've got to make sure it's quality, not quantity. Okay, so Real Bass, if you were with UK Bright Education, I would really would have giving you feedback on your personal statement until I'm satisfied, because I've done so many. I see them all the time. Quality is better than quantity, my friend. Also plagiarism. If you're actually going for a red brick university, meaning a high-ranking, very, very old or established university, they actually go through your personal statement with a plagiarism checker. Do you know what I mean by plagiarism? It's when you copy and paste. Don't do that. So they'll accept probably up to, I think, 25% they'll accept plagiarism. I'll double check that, I'll write it in the caption. Other universities, they don't accept plagiarism. So in my case, if for my clients, I make sure they don't plagiarize. Everything is from their heart, from here and from here. So it's not plagiarized. Okay, right. Someone asked me about the fee. Now you're asking at the end. Why are you asking now? Where were you all this time? Right, okay. Right, I've answered your question. Elahor, what about the undergraduate students, or are you guys fans? Oh, Elahor, no. Yeah, do you know what? Elahor, one of my students, they said to me, Afsana, you know the look on your Instagram, you know your, what do you call them, thumbnails? It looks more towards pre-masters, but seriously, I deal with undergraduates as well. I would love to help you. So I'm here, it's in my bio as well, that I help with international year, which is for undergraduates, and for pre-masters. That's what I do. That's my game. So I am a big fan. I'm a huge fan. I'm more fans of undergraduate than... I shouldn't have said that. I am fans of both. Right, I'll unpin that. Okay, right. Okay, let me pin this. How do I pin this? Ooh, I like pinning, but how do you do it? Okay, official pressure said, do you work only with nursing students? What about business students? Oh, I'm breaking my heart. Right, I work with all students. Okay, I work with all students. It's just at the moment, I'm just focusing on nursing because their admission deadline tends to be a lot earlier than everybody else's, and it's very much a high in demand vocation. So that's why I'm promoting nursing quite a bit. But yes, Pressure, I would love to receive your query with regards to business. I'd love to help you. Talk to me, because there's some really good business related masters and undergrads. For example, business analytics. Very nice course at Dundee. Business analytics with marketing. Business analytics, I think, with HRM, and business analytics with international business. So basically you're learning, it's like you're putting your feet in two boats. One is in IT related and the other in business. So you will be more valuable than a normal business graduate, if you know what I mean. Prash, if that sounds like you, let me know. Real Bass, no problem. Fans of both, better adequately, yes. He's been here long enough to know. You talked only about, oh, sorry, my friend. Okay, right, Precious said because you talked only about nursing. I'll only spend half the time or a quarter of the time about nursing. Right, with pre-masters, if you'd like to do a pre-masters in any other subject, let me tell you what it is. If you're a HND holder, you need to be here for 2 terms. If you're a third class or ordinary degree holder, you're here for 1 term. Okay, so if you pay for 2 terms, it'll be less than if you're paying for 1 term. So press whether you're a HND holder or whether you're a degree holder, the price will change. One will stay here for 2 terms, one will stay for 1 term. Then Pressure's going to ask me, how long is a term? 1 term is 3 months, 2 terms is 6 months. So can you see, pre-masters is a win-win because you're here for longer. You're in the UK for even longer, not just your masters, but also pre-masters. You get to earn money at the side as your side hustle. Let me know, Pressure, if that's okay. Right, okay. Does UK give Elahor? Yes, of course. My goodness, I could talk about this forever. Is someone, or my husband, my son is here with the ingredients. Yes. So, for example, for pre-masters and for international year, Pressure, this is for you as well. If you get overall 90% in your pre-masters and your international year, in your undergraduate international year, if you get an overall of 90%, you can actually get £6,000 off for the rest of your degree. So if you're doing a master's, you get £6,000 off your master if you get around average of A grade, 90% in your pre-masters. If you're a bachelor student and you need to do international year, if you get an average of 90% or A grade, this is for Dundee University, ladies and gentlemen, no other university, and then you get £6,000 off for every single bachelor year. So Pressure, you work it out. So if you're here for a 3-year bachelor, that's £6,000, £12,000, £18,000 off. Okay? When you're here, my friends, don't just pass. No. You need to get that top grade. Okay? Right, if you think 90% is too high, there's another criteria for that scholarship. I'm more than happy to share that with you. That if you're showing that you're actually progressing, that you're here and you're actually progressing, and at the end, at the last term, if you don't get A grade first in the first term for HND, but you get A grade at the end of the pre-masters average, you can also qualify for the excellence, what's it called? Academic Excellence Scholarship. Talk to me, I'll let you know. Seriously, this is for Dundee University. I'm telling you, my friends, they're being generous. Elahor, tell me if that's okay. Right, next. Is a BSc second class upper in environment? Yes, my goodness, yes. Thank you. Yes. Basically, if you come from any background, even if it's environmental sciences, if you want a career change, exclamation mark, a career change into nursing, I would advise you to do a pre-masters because it's a preparation program. It's a fast track program. So in that pre-master, they'll teach you more about nursing. So your level of knowledge will be ready to do the masters. Now it says you've done the MSc. So basically your background isn't nursing. You are not a registered nurse, Real Bass. So you need to do a pre-registration, meaning you need to be here for a 4-year visa. Okay, you can't do the shortcut. You got to, because nursing it's a big sub. It's like medicine. It is. You can't do it shortcut. You've got to do it properly. So you've got to be here for 4 years. But yeah, for that one, you need the international year. Talk to me. I'll let you know what to do. Cheryl, £6,000 scholarship is great. Yes. Now, can I just say something? If you don't get 90%, don't panic. I need to double check this because everybody keeps asking me. What it is that, Dundee, they have an automatic Vice Chancellor African scholarship, which applied for the September intake 2022 and the January intake 2023, £5,000 off. Automatic, whether you're a bachelor's or whether you're an undergraduate. Automatic. It's not first come, first serve like other universities. It's automatic. So if you get the 90%, you get the extra grand. But if you didn't, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. You get the £5,000 off every year for the masters or bachelors. Does that help? Let me know. Dundee's the best. Seriously, I'm going to bring someone live on Friday who graduated at Dundee. Now he lives and works in Dundee. So I'm going to ask him, what's so special about Dundee? Is the living cost good? Why are you there? Why didn't you go somewhere else? Why didn't you go to London or Manchester or Liverpool? Okay, can you get African food? Is it suitable for families? How's the accommodation like? Can I get a job? Is there racism? I'm going to ask everything, what's and all. I'm going to ask him everything. Make sure you come on Friday. I'll ask how cool Dundee is as a Nigerian student who graduated from Dundee and he got tier 2 sponsorship. We need to know his tips and tricks. Right, I think we're done. What's the range amount for tuition in pre-masters show? Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, you did ask me before. It starts, if you're a HND at De Montfort University, it starts from £10,000 and it goes all the way to £15,000 depending on what you're doing. So £10,000 for degree holders at De Montfort University, £12,000 if you are a HND student at De Montfort University. I should have written the prices down. Dundee, it's slightly more. But then the courses are really cool there. If you want to know, let me know. Just DM me. I'll give you the price list. I'm okay with that. I don't want to be incorrect live. I'd rather give you the data, the prices on DM. I'm more than happy to do that. Right, Real Bass, for a pre-masters in Naira. Ah man, you could ask me to convert. As of a pre-masters program, a ballpark figure is fine considering the forex rate. No, I'm not. I refuse to do that. Do you know why? It's because you won't feel so good once you've found out the conversion. I'm not going to do that. No. Don't make me do that. You will feel hurt. Seriously, when you want to come to the UK, it's not cheap. Okay. Some of you followers will actually understand that you do need to bring money. Honestly, you need to bring your money. You can convert it. Just DM me, I'll give you the prices, then you can do it on Google. But the thing is, you do need money. But the thing is, can I just say, I know, sorry, Real Bass, he's crying or she's crying. Right. So basically what it is that, actually, shall I do it? Let me just do it. What's the time? Oh my gosh, it's nearly lunchtime.